seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. It is the Coffee Company. It is... Oh, well, what is it? What is the weather today? It is 16 degrees centigrade. It's grey. It's autumny. It's that time of year I quite like, really. It's that time of year I really like. But it's a really interesting day. It's very quiet. A lot of the schools are off. But I think all the private schools are still off. But a lot of the state schools are back. I really don't know. It's so confusing what schools are in, what schools are out, what schools are shaking it all about. We don't know. But before we get to making coffee and stuff, I do want to do some house cleaning. We have to do some house cleaning. Tottenham on Tour is going on hiatus for a bit. We have decided there's a lot of personal issues that need to be sorted, and Dave and Roadman need to get these things sorted, and they're going to get it done. It's is what it is. But we will be back very, very soon. We'll be back as soon as we physically can be. A massive thank you to all the well wishes from the community, and everyone greatly appreciates it. I certainly missed doing my show this morning. I miss morning brews. I love waking up and doing morning brews. Gives me something to do in the morning. But the Coffee Company will still be going live every single day, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. usual time, and 3:30 on a Wednesday. Not this week, though. This Wednesday, we will be doing 2 p.m. And Thursday, when it's Halloween, we will be doing the Halloween special, and we're going to have some guests, and we're going to have fun, and we're going to wear costumes and all that jazz. But thank you all so much for your support. And I have promoted, I might promote a few more if it gets out of hand. We've got a few good faces in the community in the chat to ward off any potential nasties. But without further ado, let's see who's in the audience to take us through the show. And yeah, mods, be on your guard. Be on your guard, mods. We got the #1 Agambar in the world. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Colin Cross is in the house, saying big up, Ben. At least you're around. Yeah, I'm still around here. I'm still around. This is the thing, Colin. A massive part of my income is the streams now. So I need to keep this going. If I stop streaming on the Coffee Company, that is a massive hit to my business. I cannot afford, as a small business, to give up this income. I've got to have some income. I need to try and get this channel to 1,000 subs. I don't know how I'm going to do it, because it seems absolutely impossible. It seems absolutely impossible to do so. But this is a massive part of my income. I have to make some money for it. I've got to get this business off the ground. I can't take 2 months off. I've got to give some content for my members. Otherwise, it's a real issue. We have Rinketics in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. I'm on 2 shows at the same time. I'm like Doctor Who. I'm like, Doctor Who. We have Ian's in the house, YouTube member. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. We have the Sheriff's in the house. Saying afternoon, Ben and chat. Good to see you, Sheriff. We have Shawnee Slater, YouTube member. Good to see you, mate. Finally a live show fix. I've been having withdrawal symptoms and lost all morning. Absolutely, mate. It's sad. It's really sad. But we'll try and do our best. We have Paul Clark's in the house saying, afternoon, Ben. Hope all is well. Miss not happy. Yeah, I know, mate. It's sad. It's really sad. We got Swifties in the house saying big ups all Tottenham on tour. Good to see you, Swifty. Andrew Gregory. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Hopefully all well. Hopefully all well. We have Jimmy Hotspurs in the chat. Good to see you, Jimmy. Good to see you. All schools around here are off all week. Yeah, I understand. I will be appointing who I think will do a good job for the coffee company. Hope it's nothing. No, there's some stuff going in the background. We're going to sort it. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to sort it. We have Tweaky, YouTube member. Good to see you, Tweaky. Hopefully you're well, mate. Absolutely. Maybe YouTube Shorts. Maybe I can put some things on there that will be a bit of a laugh. Sean, the bingo hacker. I'm not a bingo. Yeah, no, you're not, mate. You're just bloody awesome, bingo. But how is everyone? How is everyone? Firstly, hopefully you're all well. I'm not going to make a traditional coffee today. I'm going to do some cupping. I roasted yesterday. I need to finalise the design of the label. But it smells really quite decent. But this is the Christmas coffee. I really wish I had I can use my phone. So that is the Christmas coffee. It's quite nice. It's a medium roast. There's my lovely Mickey. And that is the coffee. It's an El Salvador El Bourbolon. It's a washed coffee, which is unusual for me choosing South American coffees. But it's really, really sweet. It's got a really nice smell. I roasted it yesterday. If I can get one, that is. So yeah, I sent it off to. Looks a bit dry. Shut up, mate. Cupping, that sounds sexy. No, it isn't, mate. No, it isn't. The ban hammer is ready. Absolutely. No, just wait. Maybe I can. I did a video this morning. We can do some stuff. We can drop some. That's a plane flying low. But yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to do some Brazilian cupping method. Stop it. You grind the coffee very coarsely. And we're going to see how this coffee tastes. We're going to see how this coffee tastes. You've got Jimmy. What's Jimmy saying? Let's have it. 94. Yeah, that's about right. How about a slogan for the Christmas coffee? I don't use a slogan, mate. It's just it's called the Blue Coffmas. We're calling it Blue Coffmas because Blue Christmas. I like it. We need some cups. Yeah, it's a really simple way of making coffee. I know, mate. I know. Cupping all absolutely, mate. But we make the coffee in these simple cups, and that's how we're going to drink it. It's a very simple method of making coffee. It's the original method of making coffee in Brazil. Just make the coffee in, split. But yeah, what does everyone want to talk about? You don't use a lot of coffee with cupping. Oh, it's not coffee. About 9 grams. That's about right. Do you make any coffee cakes in the shop? No, I don't, mate. No, I don't. I'm not a baker. No problem, Coves. Go and listen. I know you did not slept well last night. Make sure there's no coffee in there. I wish you didn't see if the coffee's balanced or not. But it's exciting. It's exciting. I like making coffee in this way. We'll do a. We'll show you. We'll show you how you do it. We'll show you how you do it. Come on, thing. There's a very simple way of making coffee. Very difficult to do. I need to bring back the old camera I used to have, where I used to have the camera seeing the coffee machine. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely, it's a real problem. It was £38 there and back to go and see Mickey at the weekend. £38. It was mad. Sometimes it's like 13 each way, which is, for me, it's reasonable. But last weekend it was mad. It was really crazy. Yeah. We do it this way. Can I get this? Ooh, there we go. There we go. The very simple way. Do it. We pour all the way up to the top. Just make sure everything's covered. And you let it sit there for a couple of minutes. Let it sit there. Right, not like that. I need that. Pour some of that in there. And everyone's thinking, this is riveting content. It's not really. This is how I've got to work. It's incredibly boring. We need some hot water to sterilize. Very, very boring. So we need those. See what chat's saying. Would you add syrup? No, mate. No, you don't add anything to this. We've got Nick. Logs. Serious lag in Bognor. That's a problem. Absolutely, mate. It's worth going to see my lovely. But this is how this works. On here, you can see there's a crust forming. And that is the coffee sitting to them. Starting to go to the top. This coffee will be in the cup. Bognor Barry. Bazinga. Never seen so much scum in my life. But it's coming up to 2 minutes. To swallow or not. Who knows? Mate's West Ham home games look like Fulham. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, mate. But it's 2 minutes. So what we do is we break this. We sterilize. Smells really good. And in about a minute, we're going to remove the cut crust and we're going to start drinking. But it's very, as you can see, anyone can make this. All you need is a packet. This is how a lot of people in Brazil make their coffee because they can't afford any machines. They just stick some coffee in a pot. That's the way it is. 3 minutes, you're done. But hopefully you're enjoying Butlins, Barry. Hopefully you're enjoying it. But the idea of this is you look at how the coffee changes as it cools down. And you can see, I roasted this coffee yesterday. So it's not necessarily going to taste of anything yet. But always make sure you sterilize. There we go. There we go. That's your coffee. It's a bit. It takes a while, but that's your coffee. And you can either taste it with a spoon, or you can just stick your mouth in it and burn it. It's gonna burn, but that's what we're gonna do. Got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil, as the song goes. Absolutely, mate. There's a lot of coffee in that country. So I'm gonna move that because that's really hot. I'm gonna try that as we go along, but that's Brazilian cupping. That is Brazilian cupping. I really do enjoy making coffee this way. Needs a let's not spill hot boiling water over my computer because my computer barely works as it is. Here we go. Here we go. It's an exciting bit of entertainment, this is. Not really. This is what this is. We got MZ's in the house. Good to see you, MZ. Good to see you. I need to send you your coffee today. If I can be asked to do it, I need to get the time. I think you still got some coffee left, so not an issue, but I'll send you some coffee. That coffee needs a biscotti or a donut. Nah, mate. Nah, it doesn't. It's fine. I ain't got the patience for that, or everyone's saying hi to Emma. Good to see you, MZ. Good to see you. You can ask him yourself, mate. You can ask him yourself. You bug coffee. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Oh, I do like a chocolate brownie. I do like a chocolate brownie. I thought about getting one, but no. I might get a snack after the show. I do fancy something sweet. But yeah, this is how you make the original. This is how you make coffee very simply. Nick has probably got an agenda going around. I'm actually really happy that we're not doing Brewing Bollocks tomorrow because I've got to shoot. The game is at 8 o'clock. From what I remember, it's an 8 o'clock kickoff. So I've got to be out of here by 5 if I want to get Chit King. Yes, I am going there. I am going to the game tomorrow. I will probably leave at 4:30, 4:45. But the problem is I don't know who. I don't even know who's going to the game except Phil P. Me and Phil P are going to be on the. We're going to be on the massive. Doesn't taste of anything yet. But it's balanced. It's balanced, which is I like. As we'll see, my delivery is 6,000 Yorkshire Gold and 16. Ooh, that might last till Christmas. It might do. It's too hot at the moment, but it tastes good. It's got that sort of. It does taste a bit of gingerbread, which is what I was going for. It's got a bit of sweetness. It's got a bit of Moorish. 8:15. Fucking hell. Well, planes flying over today. 8:15. What's the? How do they expect people to get home? How do they expect people to get home and go to work the next day? They have some cheek, Sky, don't they? They have some cheek. What an absolute disgrace. It was 8:15, which means half time is going to be at 9 o'clock. Which means full time is going to be at about 10:15. If that goes to penalties, that means you don't leave until, because it goes straight to penalties. There's no extra time. It goes straight to penalties. You might not leave that stadium until quarter to 11, which means it's 45 minutes to drive home for me because I'll get a lift home from my dad. You won't get home till midnight. It's a disgrace. I'll stick an order in. Cheers, sir. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Amazon Prime or no, it's on Sky Sports main event. Sky Sports main event. At least there's no extra. Yeah, but it's. Yeah, it'll be around 11 o'clock. It'll be around 11:15, 11 o'clock finish if it goes to pens, depending on how long the pens take. No Wilson, no Sonny. Yeah, absolutely. There's no go. It's untenable. It's just absolutely untenable how late this game is. It should be 7:30. It's what it should be. The other games are at 7:45. 7:30, you can see it. You can see it. If it started at 7:30, half time's 8:15. Finish the game at 9, maybe 9:30. Finish with penalties. Get home by 11 o'clock. That's reasonable. It's still not. Sounds like start times in MOS. No trains home if I went. Absolutely, mate. Daniel Levy's job should be at the areas, mate. It should be. It should be. And we're going to see Leo. Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Hopefully all well. We'll definitely see you next week, Sunshine. We'll be seeing you somewhere. But they really don't give a shit. They really don't give a shit about the fans of the football club. They really don't care. I mean, my uncle lives in Luton. He wouldn't get home till 1:30 in the morning if it finishes at 11 o'clock. How do they expect to do it? How do they expect normal people? It's just as well I don't have morning brews tomorrow. It's just as well. We got Paddy's in the house. Good to see you, Paddy. Hopefully all well. Really looking forward to seeing some coffee. We got some coffee here for you, Sunshine. I always said late in 7:30 shouldn't be a thing, especially with someone who... Absolutely. Luckily, it's half-term week for a lot of places, but a lot of places it isn't half-term. I always went when I was a kid. If my dad didn't take me, I'd throw my toys out the pram. I want to go. I want to go to football games. I love football-ish. Yes, and working-ish. Yeah. Sort of. City. It's ridiculous. They will. If they can get. No, Man City fans are not getting back till 3 a.m. Let's face it. So, 3,000 City fans. There's no hotels in the area because they're all going to be luxury hotels. And City are a very humble club. What if they want to take their kids? But again, luckily, it is half-term in the north of England. From what I remember, it's half-term in the north of England. So there is a bit of wiggle room. They could stay in an Ibis or something and spend not a lot of money. Sent the kids to the arcade, Rapids player. It's untenable. Especially at this time. What's the temperature in Denver like? What's the temperature in Denver? It'll be cold at this time. Let's have a look. Denver, Colorado. Yeah, in the evenings, it'll be -2. Still a bit warm. It's not bad. It's about the same weather as it is here. Friday night will be cold. LA Gates were down a game. Yeah, it sucks, mate. It sucks. To be fair, I remember having a few days off school to watch football. Absolutely, yeah. Half term in the north. Yes, it's half term. Friday night will be cold. I don't know what that means, Ian. You're gonna have to convert it, mate. That's just alien. It's just alien. It's half term. Supposed to hit the upper 70s this way. I don't know what that means. All the scumbags are in Buckner. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying it. Look it up, Matt. No, you look it up. I'm on the internet using the metric system. We are on the metric system. We are inside answer. Good to see us. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. 15 degrees. 15 degrees. Awesome. Right now, I'm loving this warm weather. By the time we usually have our first snowfall, yes, it should be at the end of the month. Have you seen the man with chicken crisps? No. No. Wouldn't spend money there anyway. I'm going to Chicken. I'm going to Chicken. That's my dinner tomorrow. I'll have a big lunch. Ooh. There's a lovely fruity note in there. Gives me like a peachy iced tea flavour in there. That's strange. Have you seen the man with... yeah. Big up, Benji. Good to see you, Auntie Kate. Hopefully you're well, miss. Hopefully you're well. Should be in the mid-20s. See you by the end of the week. Okay, good to know. It is the same guy that covers himself in a jar of mayonnaise. We are inching towards the metric system. You've got the metric system down there, mate. You've got the metric system. Zummers, that has the metric system. It has one Zoider. Yeah, why would you cover yourself in a jar of mayonnaise? Oh, we got Jesse. Good to see you, Jesse. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Lovely to see you. But yeah, they really don't give a shit about football fans. They really don't give a shit. But it's lucky. It's lucky I have it very, very good in my life in terms of it was Paddy. It was very good. Very good. I'll send you the video. Okay. Okay. I have it very, very good that I'm my own boss. So I get to come in here at 10 o'clock. I'll start the day. I'll roast some coffee if I need to roast coffee in the morning. We'll sort stuff out. Get on with the day. I need to order bags today. I've got to do that because I need to start thinking about my big Christmas coffee order. I need to finish the labels for the big order, and then I've got to start backing stuff up. Got to start batch printing. Start batch printing these labels to make sure I've got them all ready for when I need to start bagging this stuff. They don't give a shit about the tick. No, they don't. They really don't. Because do you reckon they will? Do you reckon Man City? So when the hotel was built, sorted, the Man City team could stay in the hotel and then go home in the morning when the traffic's died down. That's actually a good idea to have a team hotel by the stadium. They come to the game, they unload their stuff in the hotel, they train on the pitch, they get the game done. I think City will actually probably fly back, from what I remember. It was good. It was good. I've just deadpanned it. I deadpanned it. But yes, City players are going to be shattered. They've got what is it, Manchester 3-hour drive. Manchester's a 3-hour drive I guess they could charter a train if they really wanted to. They could charter a train and then do it that way. Train from Euston, about 2.5, 3 hours. I like that. That's good. Bit fruity. But we will see. We'll see when we try it as a filter. What Watched the original Halloween last night with my eldest son with all the different reboots. Not sure which are the sequels to Wiltshire and which ones views. I don't like Halloween films. I don't know anything about Halloween films. I'm not a I don't know. So anyone that likes horror films, give Paul some hints. Manchester's about 90 minutes from me, but that's 3-hour drive from London. It's a 3-hour drive. Again, they could fly back, but again, it's such a waste of such a terrible impact on the environment to fly a plane from London to Manchester. What a terrible impact that is. Just use a train. They should. Manchester City should have their own train. Coffee question. What's the best way to minimize the bad taste after of cappuccino or anything with a lot of foam? You need to have good. You need to mix it properly. You need to have. Let's froth it. Let's make a cappuccino. Let's make a cappuccino for you. Let's do it. I can do that. So we got our coffee. We will need great touch, Kaufman. Great touch. Right, we will do in one of these ones. Let's move these. The trick. Can't get train work. They could have their own train driver. Like guaranteed. Yeah, absolutely, mate. They could. Manchester City could have their own train driver. Let's put that coffee there. Let's go back into the teaching position. You can see. Oh, can you see that coffee? Yeah, you can. I can't show you because I don't have a. I'd love to have a second camera. Let's move that back there. Let's move that back there for the moment. It's difficult to say because I don't know what machine you're at, mate. She needs to buy some. We'll do that after the show as well, but the trick to a good cappuccino, Mr. Ian, is we have done our microfoam. So here's our coffee. So we got it here. The way to do it is you need to mix your milk. I need to employ my light as well again. I need to employ my light. Let's do that. You mix that microphone. Look that there is absolutely no bubbles there. There's an amazing. It's one of the things I'm actually quite good at. Is frothing milk. I'm not good at not spilling milk though. So here we go. Let's clean that. Really combine that milk, and you can look how shiny that is. Look how shiny and thick that is. That's the way a cappuccino needs to be. So turn that light off. And inclinate the cup very well. If you want to, you can pour some of the froth away, and I'm going to do that because it is a tiny bit frothy. And then we just boop, 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 pour it, pour it, pour it, pour it, pour it. Terrible latte art, but I can fix it. Really, it's really terrible. It's really awful. But I can fix this. I can fix it. Doesn't look any better. There we go. Still looks crap. But that's the most important thing, Ian, is to combine your milk and your coffee. You really need to combine it. So that sweetness of the milk really comes through, and you don't have any of that bitterness. Okay. Good to see you, Nige. Hopefully you're well. Not allowed to drive a car, let alone a train. There would be carnage. That looks beautiful. It's good. It's good. It's bloody lovely. It's a good coffee. Big up, Daniel. Good to see you, mate. Looks damn good. Is why does the coffee remind you? It's because it's a bear. Looks like Levy. Me and Stacey are both looking forward to order. Oh, definitely need to order some. It's going to be good. And I need to put it on the website. And need to finish the labels by today, if possible. Would you add syrup? For me, no, you don't need to. I do have pumpkin spice if people want it. You don't need any extra flavour in that. That is full of flavour. It's going to be really tasty, That's going to be very, very, very tasty. I think it's because of Coover's logo. Maybe. You don't need to add any flavour in that. That is just a lovely coffee. That is really, really... look at... Look at that. Look how shiny that is. Look how thick that is. Really don't need to add anything in that. But very good. So yeah, that's how you make a cappuccino, Ian. That is that you really combine that milk and that froth. Really thicken it. Because the froth doesn't have any flavour. Froth doesn't have any flavour, but the milk does. So you really need to get that thickness. You need that thickness and you need that flavour. So you need a bit of both. Too early to answer this, but are you planning to have... If I've got it, I've got it. By that time, it might be renamed to something. I might rename it into the Windsor Special. But it's going to be the Christmas Special for the moment. But I might... rename it into the Christmas, the Winter Special. I'll give it a rebrand, give it a rename because I've got to sell it. I've got 44 kilos. I've got to sell of it because the rest of it's going to the parent company. Thinker doesn't do it like that. No, they do. They've got good baristas there. No, Def, good to know. Coffee connoisseur. I'll try and be. I'll just say I'm passionate about what I do. Full fat milk. Full fat milk, yes. Always full fat milk. Always full fat milk. You've got to have 3.6 grams of fat in your coffee. Otherwise, your milk and your froth are not going to combine. They're just going to separate. If you've ever seen oat milk separates really quickly. How much fat does oat milk have? I can check. Best oat milk in the world, by the way. We have 2.9 grams of fat. We got 2.9 grams of fat. So the more fat you have, the more body you have, the more easy it is to combine the milk and the froth. So it's a good thing to know. You don't want too much fat in your milk because it'll go the other way. It won't combine at all. Because it will just be but you need to have a good balance between milk and fat. No, you don't need to time them out. How long does a coffee last? About 6 months, but it'll be gone. It'll just be gone. People are going to buy it. Right now, I'm going wrong. We're using semi-skimmed. It's just awful. It just tastes awful. Milk and meat, mate. Milk and meat. But if you do wish to know, if you are of that from... if you are very from... you won't drink this milk at all because it's not kosher. You will have to have Haredi milk, which tastes ghastly. So, yeah. No, it's milk and meat, mate. Milk and meat. Oat milk must have minus fat. No, it's got good amount of fat in it. Ah, that's tasty. I'm going to be buzzing now. So I've had 3 coffees now. But yeah, I don't know why you brought that. It's milk. You see me drinking a cappuccino after every show. I wouldn't be allowed to work in coffee if I wasn't allowed to drink milk. It's a bit of a weird one. I'm not dipping bacon in my coffee. I'm not dipping. I'm not drinking with a bacon straw. Other bacon straws are. Other meat substitutes are available. But yeah, it's a good one. Who's that? I need to put my milk away. Yeah. Ask your coffee questions. That's a lot of ketchup. I want some bacon milk, bacon coffee. No, I forgot we were had some bacon flavored coffee drinks. The amount of sugar put me in a coma. Yeah, it's disgusting. There's absolutely no need for that amount of sugar. Why not? That sounds lovely. Bacon straw. It's Bobby K. Oh, I need to thank Tom for subbing for 8 months. I've not seen Tom since yesterday. Dude, I forgot to do it. It's Bobby K. Yep, it's me. I'm here. Good to see you, Bobby. Aside from your own coffee, that coffee I had at the weekend was right up there. That coffee I had in Nottingham was really up there. That was really superb. I've had some good coffees. I've had some very expensive coffees as well. Time change, you want most expensive. I don't know. Let's have a look. Jamaica. I know Jamaica Blue Mountain is very green. Jamaica Blue Mountain's very expensive. The most normal ones that are expensive are Geishas. Geishas are very they're very expensive. Some of them can be £30 a kilo. There can be there's some very expensive ones. So this Jamaican Blue Mountain is that's green as well. Jesus Christ. £89 for the kilo. That's not worth it. It's not even that good. Yeah, I've never had a good Jamaica Blue Mountain. They've all been awful. They've all been awful. There are some expensive ones. There are some expensive coffees. Used to be a big lover. Yeah. We got some good coffees. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. There's some good coffee about. There are some very good coffees about. Um, £600 for 5 kilos. It's not worth it. Just isn't worth it. It's just crap. I don't even think it's that good. It's just rarity. I had some coffee from Hawaii from Starbucks. It was £17 for a drink. It was awful. Um, but yeah, there's there we go. Yeah, there's oh. So, have you had Puerto Rican coffee? No, I've not, actually. I've not tried any. I know there's a really good roaster here. 787 is a big company in New York, and they do all all their own coffee from their farm in Puerto Rico. There is some good Puerto Rican coffee. 787 is one that's apparently very, very good. They've got a couple of shops in New York. 70, Bobby. Someone tried to sell me Diet Coke in Egypt for the equivalent of £18. Yeah, no, nah. Only place in the States where you can grow. Yeah, it's the only place with the humidity in the mountain ranges. You can grow coffee in Hawaii. You can grow coffee in Hawaii. I've had Hawaiian coffee. It's good. Thinker is all right. There's some good coffee places in Cornwall and Somerset and that area. I mean, one of the biggest specialty coffee roasters in the UK is from Cornwall. So there's some good coffee there. They have some good coffee. Yeah, I won't be drinking. Yeah, I'm on 2 shows at once. I'm everywhere. I'm like the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. Yeah, Sava wanted to do his show at 1:30. I always stream at 2:00, so I'm not changing my schedule. I don't change my schedule, and I stream at this time. But I'm certainly a Time Lord. Bobby K is being Bobby K. Here we go. Asheville, North Carolina got hit by the car. It used to be a while. Awesome. Ouch. No, Sava's doing his pre-records. He's not been well recently, but he's trying to get back on the saddle. But yeah, he's getting there. Yeah, we did our Only Way is XG show back again today. We like doing the Only Way is XG. That's a fun show. Myself, Cooper, and Sava. It's always a laugh. It's a good podcast. We're trying to make it into a podcast rather than one of these football debates. I hate debates. I hate that word. That word wants me to claw my eyes out. Oh, debate. I hate the word. I hate it. Conversation. It's not, at the end of the day, you're not going to change someone's opinion over football. Football is a game of opinions. And yeah. Not all competition coffee. Depends on what you buy. Also, depends on the competition. Is it Brewers Cup? Is it Is it cupping, the World Cupping Championships? Is it the World Roasting Coffee Championships? There's a lot of competitions. The coffee they use for the World Latte Art Championships is quite cheap because it needs to have lots of body and they need to make lots of shots. They need to practice a lot. Depends on the world champs, though, Rodney. Depends on the championships. Depends on the championships. One or that was in South America. One in South America. I can't remember which one. I think the last one that was in South America was in Brazil, right? It was a few years ago. It was about 3 or 4 years ago. It's when Manuela won. The last one was in Taiwan. The one before that was in Milan, and I went to that one. I was there personally. That was a lot of fun. The one before that one was Brazil. So it was 3 years ago. It was and then the one before that was in South Korea. No, South Korea was this year. South Korea was this year. And then it was Taiwan. Then it was Milan. Then it was Brazil. Bobby. Question: if you shout loudly at someone, surely that would change their mind? No, mate. No, mate. Doesn't, mate. Unfortunately. I still can't remember. I can remember all those championships. The Milan one was really good. Milan one was really good. You need to get paid, mate. He is getting paid. He gets paid in laughs. What if you call someone deluded? What if you call someone else? What if you call someone else deluded? Maybe. Oh, maybe he has. Maybe he has. You don't know his life. Send that message to my wife. Brilliant. The show will cover. No, tomorrow we're going to do a normal show, and then we're going to do Thursday for the Halloween special. And I believe Kate and Jim are going to come on with us. He's on a vagina. For God's sake, Bobby. Pull yourself together, sunshine. Pull yourself together. Making Welsh cat. Ooh, cake. I like cake. I haven't got a chance to make my my pumpkin pasta that I really want to make. That makes me sad. Makes me sad. I like pumpkin. But yeah, I want to see about those competitions. I can speak with my friend Martina because her boyfriend was Italian cupping champion 3 years in a row, and he came 6th in the world from what I remember. A couple of years ago. I need to know. Need to know what you need to be able to compete in those competitions. You really do need some sponsors. I am not the person that's going to get sponsors. Need some sponsors. But supposedly you need to actually get to the final before you get sponsors. Funniest thing I ever saw was Ryan Reynolds trying to make Welsh cakes. Yeah, that sounds fun. When is Deadpool on Disney Plus with Wolverine? I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google it. I don't know. It might be on Amazon Prime now. I might just buy it. So it. They're probably waiting for Christmas. They call baked stones. Same up. They call I don't know. Never tried them. I like cake, so where are the Welsh cakes? I like cake. Cake is good, especially chocolate cake. Chocolate cake's my favourite. Chocolate fudge, especially if it's been warmed in the oven, which is really, really lovely. I know, apparently, Nick is a testament to that. Apparently, Nando's chocolate cake is very good. I believe Nando's make chocolate cake. And you get a thing of cream with the side of it. My mum loved the carrot cake. Welsh cakes a lot. Imagine a flat scone. Okay. Okay. I need chocolate cake now. I'm going to buy a chocolate cake. That's the best cake. Yeah. Chocolate cake is the best cake. For me, the best cake, though, is Lola's Cupcakes. I love Lola's Cupcakes. No, I know what. No, you guys still haven't. You still haven't done it. Carrot cake is my favourite. I'll be protesting out. Yeah, I bet you will, mate. It's €325. It's just ridiculous money. It's stupid. It's not even good coffee. Yeah, it's all mums love carrot cake. Yeah, carrot cake's good. Carrot cake's good. Good spice cake is always the move. Hot chocolate. Oh, yes. Yes. My favourite is chocolate fondant. Melted, or as the Americans call it, chocolate lava cake. Vanilla ice cream on the top. That, for me, that's the idea of godsend. That's like, whenever that's on the menu, it just dwarfs. It's my favourite. That is just my favourite. No. Although cakes aside, Brick Lane Bagel. I do love a bagel. But on that note, guys, we will be ending the show there. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time for your normal dose of coffee. And yeah, everyone be kind to each other. Everyone be nice to each other. I do love cheesecake. Oh, yes. Posh custard. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Can't beat cheesecake. Cheesecake's lovely. Chocolate cheesecake's my favourite, though. I just like chocolate. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day and your evening. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complex that I adore. So hard to finally seem impossible to